idea. No, you have a terrible idea. I have an idea. No, you have a terrible idea. Aaron Fox.
So back when I was in college, I had an aha moment. I was eating breakfast, I was having coffee, and I thought, what happens if you make coffee with seltzer? You'd have carbonated coffee. I got really excited about this. I ran over to the supermarket, I bought a bottle of Schweppes. My roommate thought this was a great idea. You know, we brewed a cup of coffee with the seltzer, and each drop that came out, I saw dollar signs. And we pour 2 mugs, and we clink our mugs together to our future riches. And we take a big sip, and it tastes exactly like regular coffee. This is a terrible idea. You can't carbonate hot beverages. But luckily, I had the wherewithal to not pursue this terrible idea. But nowadays, so many people are pursuing their terrible ideas. Gone are the golden days of innovation, and now we're in the golden days of dim ovation. Gone are the days, the aha moments, when guys like Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs are in their garage in Palo Alto and say, aha, everybody is going to have a PC in their home. Gone are the days when the Wright brothers are working in their bicycle shop and say, aha, we can use the same technology and build an airplane, and now we can fly around the world in a matter of hours. Okay? And gone are the days of Thomas Edison, who's trying to figure out artificial light and thinks, aha, he thought of the light bulb right there. And instead of having more and more Wright brothers, we're having more wrong brothers. Case in point, 2 guys out in Silicon Valley created an app called Yo. What's Yo? You download the app, you choose a friend, you click a button, and it sends them a message that says Yo. Then you can Yo them back. I mean, that's all it does. But the worst part of this idea is that they convince investors to value this at $10 million. That's $5 million a letter. There's a company in Chicago called Washboard. Okay, so what's Washboard? Well, we all have to do laundry, right? I do laundry every week. You do laundry every week. You look like you should do some more laundry. But you see, not everybody has a washer and a dryer in their house. And so they have to go and lug their laundry all the way down to the basement of their building, or maybe they have to go and drag it all the way down the street to the laundromat. And when they get there, sometimes the change machine is broken. Yeah, where are you going with this? I was wondering where they're going with. So what Washboard will do to solve this great problem is every month they will mail you a roll of quarters. And for this privilege of getting a $10 roll of quarters, you pay $15 a month. This is a terrible idea. And if you don't think this is a terrible idea, come see me later. I have a roll of quarters and will gladly sell it to you for $15. And there is a place where all of these terrible ideas seem to come from nowadays. And that place is called Kickstarter.com. So what's Kickstarter? Well, they call themselves a crowdfunding platform. But what does that mean in English? Well, see, people come up with terrible ideas, they throw them up on Kickstarter, and then they beg people to give them money to make their ideas a reality. So it used to be called panhandling, but now it's called crowdfunding. And if you're ever in the city and you see the guy shaking the cup, and he has the cardboard sign, he's not a bum, he's not a beggar anymore, he's a crowdfunder. So a guy gets an idea. He's going to make a better cooler. So he calls it the Coolest. And he starts off and puts some bungee cords on it so that you can go and put things on when you're dragging it to the beach. Okay? He puts USB ports so you can go and charge your phone while you're at the beach. Okay? He puts lights on it so that if you're there at night, you can still have some light. You can see all your drinks. And then, the piece de resistance. He builds a blender into the top of the cooler so that you can make frozen drinks. And you know what else you can make? You can make everybody around you absolutely crazy because you're blasting your music, you have your lights on, and you're making frozen drinks. But the worst Kickstarter project is the potato salad project. Guy gets an idea. He wants to make some potato salad. That's actually not a terrible idea. It's actually a really good idea because potato salad's delicious. But instead of just going and making potato salad, he puts it on Kickstarter. The internet gets a hold of this, they think it's funny, and 30 days later, he has raised $55,492 to make potato salad. And the reason that this is such a problem is that we're not solving real problems anymore. To put this into perspective, if we were to take that same homeless crowdfunder, take a bunch of them to McDonald's, we could feed them 55,492 hamburgers. So I beg you, please, stop supporting these crazy ideas. If you come up with some crazy idea, make sure it's a good one. Make sure it actually goes and solves a real problem. When you come up with an idea, I want you to look up. And I want you to see if that light's on and how bright it is. Or is it flickering? And I want you to make sure that it's an aha moment and not an oh should.